everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the one thing that I do best. Obsess. So later we're going to get on to talking about why I didn't call this current obsessions, but this is basically a current obsessions where I'm just going to be telling you everything that I'm obsessed with right now. The first thing I have been obsessing over so much lately, it has been affecting my sleep, has been How to Get Away with Murder. I cannot tell you how much I love this show. I recently started binging it a couple weeks ago, and honestly, I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't start watching it sooner. How to Get Away with Murder was that show that I would see promos for and things on socials about that I was like, you know, if you gave this show a chance, you'd probably really like it. And I could tell because of the title, How to Get Away with Murder. If you don't know me, I'm morbid, and I grew up watching murder mysteries with my father. I finally gave in. There was a time, there was like a day where I really wanted to watch something new, and it was just there. So I started watching it, and I fell in love with it from the pilot. I'm not even kidding. The cast is fantastic. The characters are so great, guys. I love them so much. And the plots are all twisty and turny, and it's just like, I can't get enough of it. The last season of How to Get Away with Murder is airing right now, and I did not know it was going to be the last season when I started watching the show. That's not why I started watching this show. I found out after, and so naturally I started recording it, and I'm on season 5, but I already heard a spoiler for season 6 because I watch a show on the same channel as How to Get Away with Murder, and literally the moment that show ended, the voiceover said the spoiler, and I was like, no! So I already know the big spoiler for season 6, but honestly, knowing that it was the last season, I kind of expected it. I was like, there's only one way this show ends, and that's it. I'm bummed. I don't want it to happen, but there we go. I would definitely recommend How to Get Away with Murder to anybody that likes murder mysteries and plot twisty kinds of shows with great amazing characters. I already have an OTP and opinions on all the ships, and I do not like season 3. Well, if you've seen the show past season 3, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. But whatever. They just be doing that in so many of my shows lately. It's crazy. And I'm super bummed I got spoiled for season 6 already. And talking about being spoiled for the ends of a season, another show that Caleb and I have been obsessing over lately is Veronica Mars. I don't honestly, so Veronica Mars, I had been planning on checking that show out for quite a while, because I like Kristen Bell, and we both watched The Good Place, and we freaking love it. And so we'd been planning on checking out Veronica Mars for a while. And so a couple months ago, we finally sat down, and we finally started watching Veronica Mars. And we really, 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 really liked it. It's great. I mean, the first 3 seasons are about a teenage private investigator, what more do you need to know? It's dope. I love the characters. The plot lines are just, the show is so great. And there's a movie in 2014 that was made that you need to watch before you watch season 4, because that's kind of it's part of the canon. So the movie was great. I loved it. It was so trippy though, because it was so long ago. Seeing people that I knew from other things be people in that show, and then it was so weird seeing all those actors and actresses that I knew as older versions of them be younger versions of them, and really different from other versions of characters that they have played. But again, the show was really great, but again, I got spoiled for the frickin' ending. And this time it was not my fault. I posted on my Instagram about Caleb and I watching Veronica Mars and super loving it. And then someone commented on it, spoiling the end of season 4. Now, I was only 2 episodes away from the end, and we literally just finished it last night. And Caleb is not as upset as I am. But for real, people, don't spoil things unless they have said they have seen all of it, which I said I was still watching it. But I can't even be mad. Like, I knew people were upset at the ending, and I chose to watch it anyway. And we've seen the ending, and Caleb is not as upset about it as I am, and I am upset about it, and I don't know if I'm going to continue watching the season, but I would definitely recommend the first 3 seasons and the movie. I think they are fantastic. I love Veronica. I love her dad. I love her friends. I love the plots and the investigations and all the mystery solving, and just her humor is fantastic. I love her humor. I love the humor of the whole show, basically. It's so funny. I can't get enough of it. But I'm still bummed. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys about my favorite song. So I have a favorite song right now. I don't have like a favorite song, because there's like a lot of them. But every once in a while, a song will kind of just like reside within my soul for a while and be my favorite song. So my now favorite song is called Friendly Neighborhood Poltergeist. Yes, Friendly Neighborhood Poltergeist. It was written by this guy named Rory from Australia, who's on TikTok. The song's on TikTok too, but I found it through Spotify. It was recommended to me. And honestly, this song is crazy morbid, but it still makes me giggle. I love it so much. It's a bop, and it's like, you guys have to go listen to it. It's so cute, and it just makes me so happy. It gives me all the supernatural vibes. Like, I love it so much, and I'm definitely gonna link it down below because you guys need to listen to it, because it's perfect for this time of season, or this time of year, this holiday season. It's like, oh gosh, no, it's about a poltergeist, okay? Seriously, come on. You need to go listen to it. It's awesome. And speaking of supernatural, my final obsession that I'm going to be talking with you guys about today, and why I called it Obsessions Old and New, is because I am obsessing crazily over Supernatural again. I mean, I hardly ever really talk about Supernatural with you guys because it's literally a fundamental part of my identity. I discovered it my first year of college, which was 7-ish years ago, and so it's been with me for 7-ish years, and it's literally been through the hardest things and the most amazing things I've ever gone through in my entire life, and it's ending. It's ending this season. 15 seasons, and it's ending, which I called. A few years ago, everybody said that they thought it was going to end with unlucky number 13, and I literally said in the middle of season 12, when the speculations started to surface on the interwebs, it could end next season. I don't think it will. It could. I wouldn't be super upset. I would be super upset, but like, I get why they would end it on 13. But if they don't end it on 13, they're gonna end it on 15. So it's just like 2 more years. And then when I heard that they were gonna end it with 15, I still wasn't ready to hear it. I still didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it. On this show, I obsess about this show every year this time of year when it comes back on. And it means a lot to me. So I have been celebrating it way harder this year than I have any other year. I mean, I literally got my husband obsessed with this show just because I needed him to know. I talk about the show with my brothers all the time. Like, my dear friend Ashley, who I love deeply to the ends of this earth, She was Caleb's friend first. We both really like Harry Potter, Marvel, Doctor Who, and Supernatural, and a whole bunch of other things. But it was really Supernatural that brought us together. I mean, we both resonated that we liked Disney and Doctor Who the first time that we met. But I got Caleb to start watching the show, and then he was telling her about it, and she said she wanted to start watching the show, and I was like, yes, you need to start watching the show. I kept telling Caleb she needs to watch the show. So she started watching the show. She started texting Caleb about it, and she said something about Dean, and I love Dean. I am Dean, and I immediately texted her back, like, of course Dean's acting this way, blah, 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 blah. And so it was really, like, that was the first walls down interaction I ever had with Ashley, and so that bonded us. And literally Supernatural has just been such a fundamental part of my life that I am scared of what is going to happen to me after it ends. Like, I'm legit worried about what my life will be like a year from now when I don't have this show to obsess over the new season. Like, I can always go back and watch it, and I'm probably going to do that like 1,000 times, but it's not going to be new anymore. I'm going to know every single thing that happens. And it's just, it's weird that something that I have clung to and have made a pillar of my identity is going to be gone. I'm not ready. I don't think I'll ever, well, you're never really ready for things like this to happen. But yes, I am a Supernatural fan, die-hard Supernatural fan. I am Dean Winchester on literally every single quiz I have ever taken about Supernatural. Castiel is my favorite character. And I am going to celebrate this season in style. And I am vlogging my experience with the last season. So that will be coming your way after the show's ended, and I can't believe I said that. And I probably will be talking a lot more about Supernatural because I can't believe it's over. I can't believe this is the end. It's getting dark now, the sun is setting, and I need to go take care of my doggo out there. So I'm gonna tell you guys that I'm so glad that you stayed and listened to me talk about my obsessions. I really want to hear about your obsessions, whether or not you have the same obsessions that I do, what kind of obsessions you have that you think I need to join, because I'm totally willing to join more fandoms and obsess over all the things. Ask anybody. And you guys should definitely go check out How to Get Away with Murder, Veronica Mars, Friendly Neighborhood Poltergeist, and of course, everyone in this world needs to watch Supernatural, unless you're terrified of things like that, like my dear cousin Maddie. Y'all don't need to be getting nightmares, okay? But please go check these things out. Comment down below your obsessions, and go check out my other socials to see other things I'm obsessing over, because that's where it all goes down. And definitely stick around, because I have more weirdness and more fandoms and more obsessions coming your way soon. And I hope you guys have an amazing week and an amazing life, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!